guys, it's Victoria, and today we are going to be doing the 2018 Book Postscript Tag. This tag was created by Adam at Memento Mori, and I will go ahead and link his video down below so you can check that out. I have all the questions of the tag down below as well, and so let's go ahead and jump right in. Also, I do realize that we are kind of nearing the end of January, and this is maybe a little too late to do this tag, but we're gonna do it anyways, because I figure it's January, we can still talk about 2018, right? Right. Question number 1 of the tag is a sort of two-part question, and that is, what's the longest book that you read in 2018, and also what's the longest book, or the book that took you longest to finish? For me, the answer to that question is one and the same book, and that was David Copperfield by Charles Dickens. This took me a whole month to finish, and it went through a lot. It's kind of dirty and messed up now because it went camping with me. It went on all kinds of summer adventures with me. And David Copperfield lands, at least this version, lands at around 750 pages. So I know there's some editions that land more like 900, 1,000 pages. So this one has really tiny font. So yeah, this took exactly a month to finish, and it was the only book I read that month. I just focused on this, so all my reading was going into this book. It's a long one, but it's definitely worthwhile. It's an amazing classic, and if you do have a good amount of time to dedicate to it, it's worth reading. Question number 2 is, what book did you try in 2018 that was outside of your comfort zone? For the first time in my life in 2018, I tried a manga series. I tried Fruits Basket, and the only reason I picked it up really was because I had a friend in high school who read it and loved it. And I actually only read the first 3 volumes, and I'm debating whether or not I want to continue. It's not that I don't enjoy manga, I think I do, but I'm not sure this is the manga for me that I will enjoy all the way through. Because after the 3rd one, I kind of felt like moving on to something else. But maybe I'll try and continue it again this year. But yeah, I tried manga in 2018. That being said, let me know if you have any manga recommendations for me. I am definitely interested in picking more up. I just kind of don't know where to start in the genre in general. Question number 3 in the tag is, how many books did you reread in 2018? 0. I didn't reread anything, I don't think. Did I? No. Pretty sure I didn't. I did not reread anything, and that made me very sad, which is why this year I am actually rereading 1 book every month. And then question number 4 is, what was your favorite reread? Again, I didn't reread, so sorry. Question number 5 is a book that you read for the first time that you would like to reread. You know, there's really quite a few for this answer, but if I had to pick one, I would go with Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman. Just because I actually did the audiobook for this one, and I didn't love the audiobook version, but I did really like the story, and I can tell that if I read the physical copy, I might actually enjoy it even more. Question number 6 is a favorite short story or novella that you read in 2018. For this one, I actually haven't talked about this book very much, or this author per se, but a short story that I read that I did enjoy was Ella Dethroned by Brandon Barr. Brandon Barr is actually a personal friend of mine, and unfortunately he passed away last year as well. He had a devastating form of leukemia that unfortunately took his life. But he was an independent writer and author, and I did end up picking up some of his books. While they aren't my favorite fantasy books of all time, he was really talented, and this might appeal to some people out there who read this genre a lot. I did really like the short story, which is the prequel to his fantasy series, and then I read the first book of the fantasy series and didn't end up continuing because it just wasn't my cup of tea. But maybe I'll try to pick these books up again someday, because I would really like to support him even posthumously, while he did leave behind a wife and children. And so just because I know this family on a personal level, I may actually continue in the series in the future. Question number 7 is a book with mass appeal that you read in 2018 that you could basically recommend to a wide variety of people. For that one, I'm going to go with Scythe and Thunderhead by Neil Shusterman. I would recommend these to anyone, first of all because they're very accessible to read, and second of all because I just think it's a world that everyone can be interested in and everybody might find interesting in some way, shape, or form. And they're really fast reads. They're hard to put down. They're not hard to read at all. I would recommend them even for people who don't usually pick up books to read. Question number 8 is a book with specialized appeal that you wouldn't necessarily recommend to everyone, but could definitely recommend it to people that might be interested in that specialized topic. For this one, I have to go with Unclobber by Colby Martin. This is a book all about the clobber passages in the Bible, and what I mean by that is there's 6 passages in the Bible that historically sort of have been used to condemn gay people in the church and LGBTQ people in general. Obviously, this is a specialized appeal because it is a controversial topic for many people, although I wish it wasn't, and that we just naturally included everyone in our churches because that's how it should be. But yeah, if you're looking for a good argument against that mentality that a lot of more conservative churchgoers have, then this is a great read. Definitely pick it up. Question number 9 is to reflect on your year as a bookish content creator. 2018 was the year that I decided to start making booktube videos of my own and to join the community. And it's been a lot of fun. I never really expected very much to come out of it. I am a really busy person outside of booktube and the internet, and I can only really have time to make one video a week, and it seems like there's people posting all the time, and some channels are even posting every day. So that's not what this channel is going to be, but I did want to make content so that I could join the community because I don't have a lot of people to talk about books with in my real life. I just don't know anyone who really reads at that same volume. Maybe like 1 or 2 people, but not really. As far as like the quality of my content, I know it's just pretty basic and I don't have a lot of resources or time or energy to make them, you know, booktube quality or whatever that means. But I have had a really great time and I've made some friends and I've met some people, and it's really awesome after being on this channel for about 6 or 7 months now that even after that short time, there are people who I do connect with and we watch each other's videos all the time, and it's just more than I could have expected to come out of my YouTube channel. And finally, question number 10 is to tag some fellow bookish content creators. And so I'm going to go ahead and tag some of the people that I have sort of connected with and made friends with. And so I'm going to go ahead and tag Summer Dawn, With Cinnamon Please, and Alex Black in this tag. Those are 3 people that pop up in my mind. Thanks so much for watching my video today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day and week, and I will see you next week with another video very soon. Bye-bye.